I worked as a peer educator in the community at Parkdale Community Health Center. I've also worked at F.R.E.S.H as a street outreach worker, in shelters as a harm reduction worker at Eva Salite, as well as a housing worker for Streets to Homes in a variety of agencies, F.R.E.S.H, St. Stephen's, and YouthLink Inner City. Now today, as through all that time actually, I was volunteering my time to establish what I've called today a F.R.E.S.H collective, furthering resources, empowering social health. That has now led to a collective of youth to be strengthened with empowerment of education, creating platforms for leadership opportunities, and engaging the community in a larger perspective. My expertise lie with working with street-involved youth, hard-to-serve youth. My biggest strength is having lived experience of homelessness and faced many barriers trying to getting off the streets. In the community, I'm seen as a peer to many, which allows me to connect with youth honestly and earnestly. I have direct understanding of the difficulties, challenges, and possibilities of recovery and what that means for youth in Toronto. I have a strong knowledge of how to create safe and inclusive spaces for youth and empower them with their strengths and use it to inspire many. In the course of my career, I've supported women accessing safe housing. I've empowered many women with education of knowing their rights and provide options to make safe choices. Being a peer to many, I inspire women to be independent, confident leaders in their own lives and community. With that, I create safe spaces for young women and men to share, speak, and have a voice. This does not exclude or just include any specific demographics. I create space to start a conversation of what is safety, how to address health, and how to educate on services. I allow for youth to identify and be fluid with what that means, as well as learning and being in recovery can be fluid as well, learning that being in recovery can be fluid, Educating that goals are processed to attain and no goals are written in stone. I educate on harm reduction, HIV, hepatitis C, and safe injection use, while empowering people with choices, options, and information of services and support. With advocacy, I draw awareness on barriers and gaps in the system and that this is a societal issue. I create awareness to develop programming and holistic recovery and what this means for youth, a continuum of health. Implement programs to educate, support, and meet the needs of street-involved youth. When supporting youth, I look at how to meet the needs of mental health, physical health, and emotional stability, and tailor programs around goals for the individuals. Properly support leaders and mentors and our peers. Advocate and educate many to create awareness for youth on the streets and how to best support this population. That is the work I do today.
And just to follow up for 1 sec, because you're good on time. Personally, why? Did you do this, and how did you make this journey and make these choices?
It's more on a personal perspective on the challenges I have faced and the impact that I've made on just one or two individuals that I know I can make a bigger difference. It's so empowering to be educated, to have the tools and knowledge, and that inspires many. And that's what I think health should be about. It's about education, it's about learning and always evolving.
But did you think, when you were younger, or 20, God, you're so young now, to me, that you would make an impact like that? That you would be able to affect people and their health and their futures?
Not at all. No. There was a point in my life I did not see an hour later. I didn't see the future. I didn't have a future. There was a point in my life, stigma kept me down, and the barriers kept me from achieving any success. But through the networks and the support that I've had and the humanization related to the services that I've received, it has encouraged me to create, to strive in my endeavors. It's encouraged me to be the person I am today.
Wow. Well, congratulations. Because obviously, again, you know, it's like Galadriel said to Frodo, even the smallest person can change the course of the world, that you can make a difference. And you didn't think you would.
No, thank you.
Great story.